don't know if we're getting off topic here, but there's another topic that moms are afraid to say is that, you know, they wanted to be a mom, and then when they became a mom, they were like, wait, did I actually want to be a mom? But now it's too late because I'm a mom. And
Yeah.
that is out there, and that's not something that that we talk about.
Yes, absolutely, because that also sounds really not nice to to admit, A, to yourself, and B, to say to others, because there's, regardless of what the guilt or the belief is around, it requires a lot of vulnerability to be able to say what you're thinking and what you're feeling. And on the other side of that vulnerability piece is the uncertainty of how it's going to be received. And because we don't know what people are going to think or say or how they're going to feel about us, we tend to keep things bottled up. So this is actually perfectly on topic, because that was like a huge part of my healing journey. So I had my girls, they were, you know, little, and like I'll say 2 and 5 or 3 and 6. 2 and 5 when I left my teaching career. And then within that 6 months of that was when I started therapy. And that was sort of when I felt like life imploded, because I had all these things that were dredged up, and I was trying to, you know, almost like grieve them and still be available for my girls. And that all felt so vulnerable. And then I felt badly about myself. Like I said, I felt like a failure. So then I didn't want anybody to know how I was feeling, because I was like, oh gosh, if you think you're a failure, other people are surely going to think you're a failure, because A, you couldn't hack it in your career. And B, now you have the gift of children, which, you know, some women don't ever get that gift, and you can't even appreciate being home with them. So I kept my struggles so tight, like no one saw the cards in my hand. They were so close to my chest, because for someone to find me out was more vulnerability than I could even comprehend in that moment.
Right. And that's the problem, is like, so first of all, sometimes you say something to somebody and they don't react, or they react the exact way that you're afraid that they're going to.